Welcome to Big Braids and Crypto. I'm your host, Mr. Big Braids, coming to you live from a reservation somewhere. We're going to do a quick update on ASM. Well, good morning, everybody, and looks like ASM's got some sales going on. I've been keeping my eye on ASM. I'm still looking for this 0.748. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but as far as accumulation goes, I'm looking for the sale of the century again. A lot of that's, I know a lot of people started out with ASM at 0.7, which is pretty good because we had this big, huge timeline of space where, accumulation. We come back to square one, able to gather some more, and then for the next move up. But that's wishful thinking there at this point. But as far as the sales going, I'm looking for 0.0748. Looks like it's grabbing for some support there. We'll get a fib line up there and see how it's looking. But you always got to remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. As far as the market goes, BTC looks like it's it's still kind of undecided at this point right now. But as far as 42,000 being on the table for some sideways action, that's on the line here too. Looking at the market and just reading into it, and just gathering intel wherever I can. A lot of people are pretty spooked about a lot of these regulations, and they're putting a lot of different regulations and stuff on it. And I worry about some of that stuff too, like the tax stuff and everything like that. But a lot of stuff, as long as you're doing like taxable stuff, as long as you read into it, and get some, donate to some good causes and such. I'm sure everybody will get some tax breaks, so everybody just got to get their plans right on that, So those are some simple stuff to worry about. But I'm sure the people with mad cash are gonna get hit, the hardest probably. But you never know, maybe not. That could change instantaneously. You always got to remember that with enough money at the top, they can make whatever happens, and then we're back at moonshots again, back to the top, and crypto's okay. So that's been the basic game for the past years now. It's always up or downs. And so when I started making these videos, I was buckled in. So here we go. And I'm looking for this 42. And everybody's like, why are you looking for that? Well, of course, if I'm accumulating, that's the best prices for me. And it's senseless for me to buy up here if it's going to come down here. And it's just a waste of money. Why buy up here and then it goes down, and then you got to wait for it to come back up? You might as well buy it at the lowest point and let it come back up. So that's why with ASM, I'm looking for a 7. Let's get this chart cleaned up here. Let's see what it's looking like today. As far as the close from the other day, it's been, you can tell when the grids are, they're just, they just don't move as fast as they should. It seems like they're just barely creeping along. So it's good to keep an eye on that. It does look like it did test this 618 line here. More than likely going to come back down, test this 786. If this does hold, we could come back up and get over the 618 and start looking for, some action back up, moving back up to the upside, which would be the ideal situation that we're going to look for. But, if we do get rejected here, we come back down and test this the 786, possibly get some sideways motion until we figure out what BTC is doing. Basically the same setup that BTC is doing, as you can tell here. It's just basically, got some sideways action going right now. It's undecided. It's trying to figure it out, but it just remains to be seen. Everybody's so, half and half, which is, a lot better than just full sale. So at least it's, holding steady there. So it just, we need to keep an eye on that. If this 786 doesn't hold at the at 0.970, definitely look for some some pullback down to 0.91, and then if we get any lower than that, then it'd be the 0.75 here for some accumulation, and then up. Does that look like it's on the table? It's a good possibility. I'm definitely putting a buy-in down. so, but that's just me. You always got to remember this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions in the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. So just keep an eye on that and make sure that this is what we're hoping for. We're gonna keep an eye on PTC, keep an eye on the news, and this is Mr. Big Braid signing out.